we'll be talking about the law of exponent of multiplication. So now, when we multiply the same base, we keep the base and we add the exponent. So if I'm given a to the power of b, and this is being multiplied by c to the power of d, it's not the case, right? Because the bases are not the same. But if I've got a to the power of c multiplied by a to the power of d, now that the bases are the same, remember the base is this one, a, right? So I'm gonna keep the base, which is a, and then add the exponent c plus d, and then the answer for this will be a to the power of c plus d. So if I'm given x to the power of y multiplied by x to the power of z, this thing is equal to x to the power of y plus z. So this is how you can apply the law of exponents. It must be the case that the bases are the same. If the bases are not the same, then it's not true. So let's see how we can apply this with numbers. So if I'm given 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1, the answer will be, I first inspect if the bases are the same. If the bases are the same, then I keep the base and then I add the exponent 2 plus 1. And then 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So the answer for that is 2 to the power of 3. You can further break this down into 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. We know that 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. And then 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. And then the answer for this will be 8. So this is how we can use the law of exponents. So if I'm given 2 to the power of 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2, I'm gonna keep the base as it is, and then I add 4 and 2. Then I get 2 to the power of 6. So what is 2 to the power of 6? That is 2 squared multiplied by 2 squared multiplied by 2 squared, right? Because these bases add up to 6. It's 2, 2, 2. So 2 squared is 4, and 2 squared is 4. 2 squared is 4 again. 4 multiplied by 4 is 16. And 16 multiplied by 4 is 64. And then this is the answer for this expression over here. So if you are given an expression and the bases are the same, always add the exponent and keep the base. Let's try a different example. So if I'm given 3 squared multiplied by 4, how can we find the product of this thing? Well, 4 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 2 squared. So I can write this as 3 squared multiplied by 2 squared. But the law here won't work because 3 and 2 are not the same. Okay, but however, 3 squared is 9, and then this is 4, and then 9 times 4 is 36, and then this is the answer for that. So always look for the bases. If the bases are not the same, you're not allowed to add the exponent. So 3 squared multiplied by 2 squared is not the same as 3. You see, you can't even pick one of this base because they're not the same. So this is not the same. You can't add the exponents. Okay, so if I'm given 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 9, so now how can we find the product of this? Well, this is 3 squared multiplied by 9 can be written as 3 multiplied by 3, and then 3 multiplied by 3 can be written as 3 squared, and then 3 squared multiplied by 3 squared, well, this is equal to 3 to the power of 4, and 3 to the power of 4 is 81. So this is how we can use the law of exponents. But the key here is to note that these bases here, they have to match up before you can add the 2 and the 2. Otherwise, if they don't match up, then you're not allowed to add the exponents. Thank you for watching.